We continue now at the top of Daf Chesam and Aleph in Meseches Nedarim. This is Nedarim Daf 8a. The Gemara continues the statement of Rav Gidol Amar Rav, Minayin shenishboin l'kayem es ha-mitzvah. From where do we know that a person can take an oath to fulfill a mitzvah, meaning even though he's already commanded to do the mitzvah, he can also take a shvuah to do that exact same mitzvah. Shenemar, like the pasuk says, Nishbati v'hakayim lishmor mishpatei tzidkecha. It says, I took an oath to fulfill the laws, your laws. V'halo mushba v'yomin me'ar Sinai. So the Gemara asks, but 1 second, isn't the person already under oath from Har Sinai to do this mitzvah? So therefore, how can he take another oath? Eloha kamash malan. So the Gemara says, rather, what Rav Gidol Amar Rav is teaching us is the shari leila inish lezaruze nafshe, that a person is able to be mezarez himself, to encourage himself to do the mitzvah. In order to do that, he takes this additional oath, and that is permitted. And the Mefarish says, kamash malan the shari leila inish lishava. It's permitted for a person to take an oath kedei lezarez atzmo l'kayim es ha-mitzvah, in order to encourage himself to do the mitzvah. And the Gemara continues, V'yomer Rav Gidol Amar Rav, and Rav Gidol says that Rav says, Ha'omer ashkim ve'eshna perek zen. Let's say a person says, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to learn this perek, eshna mesechta zur. He says, I'm going to learn this mesechta. Neder godol nodar le'elokei Yisrael. He's taken a great oath to the God of Israel, and so therefore this is a similar idea, that he's taking an oath to do something that he's already commanded to do. And so the Gemara asks, V'alo mushba v'yomiru. Isn't he already under oath to do this mitzvah? V'ein shvuah cholal shvuah. You can't have one oath bichal on another oath. You can't have one oath go on top of another oath. And so the Gemara says, "My kamash malan." So if that's the case, what is Rav Gidol teaching us? What is Rav Gidol teaching us from Rav? The afilu zeruze bialma, that the person can even do it just to encourage himself to do the mitzvah. But hainu de Rav Gidol kamaisa. The Gemara says that's exactly what Rav Gidol said the first time. In other words, now we have two statements from Rav Gidol that seem identical. And so the Gemara answers, no, here there's an added chiddush. HaKamash Malon, here it's teaching us as follows. Since a person really can exempt himself from this mitzvah of learning Torah by just reciting Kriyas Shema in the morning and the evening, that alone will really fulfill the basic mitzvah of the learning of Torah. And so therefore he really has already fulfilled that. Now he's taking an additional oath, or he's taking an oath to learn additional material, to learn the perek, to learn the mesechta. That's the chiddush over here. That's considered beyond the general obligation. Mishum hachi chayil shvuah. It's for that reason that the shvuah actually is chal in this particular case. And the Mefarish over here says, "V'alo mushba v'yomen me'ar Sinai d'chsiv v'shinantam d'tzarech adam lishnos b'Torah." Pasuk says v'shinantam. That shows you have to learn Torah. Lishna achrina, another version, "V'alo mushba v'yomen me'ar Sinai d'chsiv lo yomush sefer haTorah hazeh." Maybe it comes from the pasuk in Navi that you're not supposed to. The sefer Torah should not leave our mouths. In any case, again, it's mushba v'yomed. And the Gemara's answer was, Kevan di boy potter nafshe b'kriyas shema shachars v'arvis, since the person could have exempted himself by reciting Shema in the morning and the evening, to Kevan dekara kriyas shema kayim lo yomush, Demer of Shimon ben Yochai v'Meseches Menachos, since he has recited kriyas shema, he's fulfilled lo yomush. That's already been fulfilled. That's what it says in Meseches Menachos, kol hakori kriyas shema shachars v'arvis, harei zekayim mitzvahs lo yomush. If you recite kriyas shema in the morning and in the evening, so you fulfilled lo yomush. Since he's already exempted himself, he's already fulfilled that mitzvah in terms of Vishinantam, because he's already done Kriya Shema, and that fulfills that mitzvah. He's no longer obligated. It's for that reason when he says Eshna Perak Zeh, to lo have him mushba b'hachi, he's not really under oath for that. Techvar Potter Nafshe, he's already been exempted. And it's for that reason that the shvu is chal. That is the second teaching of Rav Gidol Amar Rav. And the Gemara continues, Amar Rav Gidol Amar Rav. Rav Gidol says that Rav says, Omer l'chaver nashkim v'nishna perek zeh. If somebody says to his friend, let's get up and let's learn this perek, all of lahashkim, it's upon him. He has a responsibility to get up. Some say it means that he has a responsibility to be the first one to get up. Shenemar, like the pasuk says, Vayomer Eli kumsei al habika v'sham adaber osach. It says HaKadosh Baruch Hu said to me, come get up to the valley and I'll speak with you there. V'eitzei al habika, and I went out to the valley. V'hinei sham kvod Hashem amen, and the glory of Hashem was already there. You see this idea, all of lahashkim. HaKadosh Baruch Hu said, let's meet, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu was the first one that was there. And the Gemara continues, Amar Rav Yosef says, Nidu b'chalom. Let's say a person has a dream, and in the dream they ostracize him. He's ostracized in a dream. Tzarach yud b'nei adam lahatir lo. He needs 10 people to undo that nidui. V'hu detanu hilchasa. And those 10 people, they have to be people who have learned halacha. Aval masnu, but let's say they learn Mishnah v'lo tanu, but they did not learn halacha. Lo, that would not be sufficient. Now, if there's no one around that learned halacha, then it can even be people who learn Mishnah but did not learn halacha. And if you can't find that, he should stand by the crossroads, and he should say hello, he should give shalom aleichem to 10 people, until he's able to gather the 10 people who have learned halacha. And the Mefarish over here explains, Masnu, again, that refers to Mishnah. Tanu, when it says in the Gemara, Tanu Hilchasa, that refers to Gemara. Yoav Shalom Ulavei Asari, he should give Shalom to 10 people. V'kad Mesivan Leim, when they respond to him, having Matirin Le Niduyav, they will undo the Niduy. And the Gemara continues, Amar Le Ravina Le Ravashi, Ravina said to Ravashi, Yoda man shamte ma, what if he knows in the dream who's the one that excommunicated him? Mao delishrile, can he go find that person, and that person will undo the excommunication? Amar Le said to him, L'shamute shav yishliach. In order to excommunicate him, he rendered the person a shliach. The person was a shliach for that person, and the person in the dream came to him and excommunicated him. But l'mishrile, but in terms of undoing it, lo shav yishliach, who says that this particular individual was appointed as a shliach for this purpose? And the Gemara continues, Amar Le Ravacha Le Ravashi, Ravacha said to Ravashi, Shamte v'sharu le bechelmi. Let's say in the dream he's excommunicated, but in the dream they also undo the excommunication. Mai, so what's the halacha there? Amar Le said to him, Kashem shi efshar levar below tevin, just like it's impossible for grain to grow without straw. And we'll continue with this discussion in the next video on Daf Ches Amud Beis.